We'll continue with energy. What is the meaning of energy? Energy is the capacity to do work. There are many types of energies. In this chapter, we are going to study in detail about potential energy and kinetic energy. What is potential energy? Potential energy, it is the energy possessed by the body due to its position or shape or configuration. So we can divide potential energy into two types. One is the gravitational potential energy. It is the potential energy due to force of attraction of earth, means due to its position with respect to earth. That is called as gravitational potential energy. Okay. The gravitational potential energy of a body is zero when body is very far. It is at infinity. Since it is very far, the distance is infinity, the force of attraction is minimum. So we will take it as 0. Next, the second point, very important point. Example, I was at second floor, I go to fifth floor. Now if you want to find the change in potential energy or the gain in potential energy, we will talk fifth floor with respect to the second floor, not with respect to ground, because my initial position was second floor, then I went to fifth floor. So the potential energy is always with respect to the last position. Example, the pen falls from the table. So the height of the table is say 5 meter. So the h will be 5. It is with respect to the ground. Now your class might be on the first floor. So it is, you have to take the floor of the first floor, not the ground, not the floor of the ground floor. So the formula becomes mgh. M is the mass, g is acceleration due to gravity, and h is change in height, which is with respect to its initial position. Okay. Same way, if the body falls from 10th floor, say to 8th floor, so the mgh in that h will be 2 floors. H will be 2 floors because initially it was at 10 and right now it is at 8th floor. Next is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, it is the energy possessed by motion. Means any body which is moving will have kinetic energy. There is a small formula of kinetic energy, half mv square. You can see in the formula m comes. M means mass, v means velocity. So kinetic energy, the formula is half mv square. We will derive this formula. W is Fs, you had studied. The other name of work is energy. So I can say kinetic energy is Fs. Now F formula is Ma. F formula is Ma. We had studied in 9th standard. So now we need to replace the value of S. So I will use the third kinematical equation which we studied in laws of motion in 9th standard. The formula is V square minus U square plus 2S plus 2AS. From this, if initial velocity is 0, if initial velocity say we will take it as 0, then your V square becomes 2AS. Here in this example, they have taken final velocity 0, U as V. I am taking U as 0. So V square becomes 2AS. From there, we need V square upon 2A, we will get S. Now substitute in the formula, kinetic energy is equal to Fs. Instead of F, we can put Ma, and instead of S, we will put V square by 2A. AA gets cancelled, you can get half outside. So you will get half mv square. This is the derivation for kinetic energy. So we studied potential energy. It is of two types. One is gravitational potential energy. The other one is elastic. Elastic means, example, spring. When you press the spring, when you compress the spring, it changes its shape. And when you release it, it again comes back to its original position. So that is because of the potential energy which we have stored. So it is elastic potential energy. Rubber band. If you stretch the rubber band, you are changing the shape. So the energy which is stored inside that, it is called as elastic potential energy. Again, the formula will remain the same, mgh. Kinetic energy, it is half mv square. There are different types of kinetic energies. One is translational, means what? Body going in a straight line. Then rotational, means what? Body is making a circular motion. And vibration. Vibrational kinetic energy means what? The to and fro motion, or you can say example is pendulum. Apart from this, there are different types of energies like solar energy, solar energy, chemical energy, light energy, sound energy, nuclear energy, etc. But what you need to study from exam point of view is the conversion of energy. These are different forms of energies, right? Solar, hydro, electrical, wind, different forms of energy. You need to understand this conversion. This is very important. Let us go through each and every. First is dynamo or motor. Dynamo means it is generator. Generator converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. And motor is opposite to it. Means what? It will convert electrical energy to mechanical. Example of motor is your fan. Next, iron. Electric iron, it converts electrical energy to heat energy. And then there is something called as thermocouple. This you will study in higher standards. Thermo is heat. So it will convert heat energy to electrical energy. Then loudspeaker or mic. Let us start with mic. Now I am speaking over a mic. So I am giving which energy? Sound energy, that is converted to electrical energy. Loudspeaker is doing the opposite of it. Loudspeaker is converting sound energy to electrical energy. Charger. When you are charging a battery, you are converting electrical energy to chemical energy. And when you are using the battery or your phone, you are converting the stored chemical energy to electrical energy. Next is you're lighting a candle. When you burn a candle, its chemical energy is getting converted to heat and light. Opposite is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, it converts solar energy, that is light energy, to chemical energy. Then electrical to light, for example, I am lighting a bulb, it is converting electrical to light energy as well as actually it is heat energy. And then you have photocell. It is also called as photovoltaic cell, which is used generally in solar cell. Solar cell converts light energy to chemical energy, or you can say photocell. We have studied principle of conservation of energy in 9th, which states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be converted from one form to another. The total energy in the universe remains constant. 3 points, I repeat. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be converted from one form to another. The total energy in the universe remains constant. This is a theoretical proof. So you have 3 different places you have considered. One is A, second is B, third one is C. A is at height h from the base. Body is stationary, so the initial velocity will be 0. So body is not moving, so kinetic energy will be 0. Potential energy formula is mgh. Generally potential energy we denote by U if it is gravitational potential energy. So you will get mgh. Now let us imagine the body is moving. From A it has moved to B with some velocity. Now it is falling. So at B, at that position, at that particular moment, it will have potential as well as kinetic. Why potential? Because it is at certain height from the ground. Why kinetic? Because it is moving. So if you find that, this is the small derivation for that. So first case at A, kinetic is 0, potential is mgh. Total energy means you will add both the energies, you will get mgh. So it has moved distance x from when it goes from A to B. So what is the height of B? It is h minus x, because total was h. It has replaced by x, so now it is h minus x. At position B, formula is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Initial velocity is 0. Let us consider final velocity v1. 2as. Instead of a, I will use g, which is acceleration due to gravity. S stands for displacement, which has the displacement which is in this case is x. So V1 square is 2gx. Now I will use the formula kinetic energy half m V1 square. So half m V1 square I can write it as 2gx, which I have just derived. 2 gets cancelled, I get mgx. I got kinetic energy, now I will find potential energy. Potential energy formula is mgh. In this case, your h is h minus x. So when you open the bracket, you will get mgh minus mgx. Now you add both kinetic plus potential. What do you get? Mgx and mgx gets cancelled. Finally, you will get mgh. Now the body has reached point C. It is lying on ground, just lying on ground. So the height is 0. So potential energy is 0. It is just reached the ground. So what was the kinetic energy before reaching the ground? That we need to find. So from A to C, the displacement is h. Again, I will use the same formula. V square is u square plus 2as. U is 0. A is g and s means displacement, which is h. So V square will be 2gh. Substitute in the formula half mv square. You will get half m. Instead of V square, you will write 2gh. 2 to cancel, you get mgh. Now add kinetic plus potential. You will get mgh plus 0, that is mgh. So we have mathematically derived that total energy remains constant during a free fall. You can do the same thing using a simple pendulum. The diagram becomes very important. This is simple pendulum. So what is a pendulum? Pendulum is nothing but it contains a bob, a string and a rigid support, and it is free to oscillate. So in this case, the position A is called mean position. B and C are extreme position. So right now the bob is at position B. So it is stationary, so it does not have any kinetic energy. It will only have potential energy. So at B it has only potential energy and no kinetic energy. When you release from B to A, its kinetic energy goes on increasing, potential energy goes on decreasing. At A, since it has reached the bottom, its height is 0, so it does not have any potential energy. Whole potential energy got converted to kinetic energy. Hence you can see we get kinetic energy as mgh. Now it is going from A to C. Its potential energy it increases because the height increases. Kinetic energy decreases because the speed or the velocity decreases. At point C, whole kinetic energy got converted to potential energy. So again you got mgh. And at C, it is stationary. So the kinetic energy is 0. If you add total energy at each and every point, say at A, it is 0 plus mgh, that is mgh. At B, it is mgh plus 0, that is mgh. And at C, again it is mgh. So what did we learn? That throughout the journey, total energy remains constant. And what is the value of the total energy? It is mgh. Okay. Though kinetic energy is half mv square, but the total energy is mgh. So we have completed the theory of the energy part. Next we will start the numerics.